Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you to the Tupelo regular City Council meeting of March 15th. At this time, I'd like to ask you to rise for the invocation with Councilman Lynn Bryant.
Could you bow your heads? Our Father, thank Thee for Thy many blessings. Keep us from harm. Guide us and teach us to be true to each other, ourselves, and Thee. Amen.
Amen. Now our Pledge of Allegiance, Ms. Nettie Davis.
Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. At this time, I'll call this meeting to order and ask for the confirmation or amendment to the agenda and agenda order given by Vice President Lynn Bryant.
I make a motion that we confirm the agenda with the addition of item 27, which is in a matter of approval of appointment to the Convention and Visitors Bureau Board.
We have a motion by Lynn Bryant. Do we have a second? We have a second by Travis Beard. All in favor? That's unanimous. Thank you very much. We'll now go to the proclamations, recognitions, and reports agenda. Proclamations, we have none. Girl and Boy Scout recognitions, I don't see any at this time. Employee recognitions, we have none. Public recognitions, and I'll start with Miss Nettie Davis.
No, I don't have any tonight.
Travis?
I don't have any.
Lynn?
No.
Rosie? Janet? Chad?
No.
I do. I have some recognitions. This past Saturday was extremely cold. We had, of course, spring holidays, we have ice, we have snow. Next day it's warm and sunny, next day it's rain. It's a typical Mississippi spring holiday, but I had a friend of mine that was leaving East Main. He came in on Veterans, and there was a lady with a flat tire. The tire totally got off of the wheel. And so he tried to help it and tried to, get the jack out and all of that. So we stayed out there. He did about an hour and a half, and it was freezing. I went to my house, got my coat, and came back, and I said, dang, I'm going to stop by the fire station, which I did. And so Mr. Allen Estes, Jake Bennett, and Bradley Bonds happily came out with the big fire truck, took care of that business just like that. So that is a typical example of the Tupelo spirit. So anyhow, I want to give a shout out to them.
Mr. Chairman, I failed to mention something. Saturday at the Gumtree Park, the NACP will be sponsoring a tournament. And hopefully, if the weather is good, last week we got snow. But hopefully, if everything weather is fine, it will be Saturday, and we'd like to invite people to come and support it. And there's also supposed to be doing some activities on voter education during this time.
Very good.
Well, Charles Moore, who is here, is the president of the NAACP.
Thank you, Ms. Nettie. At this time, I'd like to introduce our mayor, Todd Jordan, for his remarks.
Thank you, Mr. President. And we've got a lot on the agenda tonight. I'll keep it brief, but I do have a praise. A couple weeks ago, I went to the Tourism Day at the Capitol in Jackson, and then the reception later on that evening. And I just want to tell everybody how fortunate we are to have our CVB here in Tupelo and what they do. Everybody around the state looks up to them and what the next thing we're going to be doing. So it's just a praise. Everyone from the coast, the Delta, Central Mississippi, they all know who Stephanie and Neil McCoy is, and they do a great job. And it's kind of like, unfortunately, the birthplace. When you live here, you don't appreciate as much as when you get out and see that other people do. But I want to say congratulations to Neil and Stephanie on a great job that they do.
Very good, Mayor. Thank you so much. We'll now close the regular meeting and open the public agenda, beginning with public hearings. Item number 1 in the matter of public hearings for demolitions, which I don't think we have anyone to speak to that. And item number 2 in the matter of public hearings for lot mowing resolutions. I don't think we have anyone to speak to that. We have no appeals. At this time, we'll go to the citizens hearing. Ms. Yolanda Glass Gilbert, is she here tonight? She's not here, so is Boz here tonight? Dang, they chickened out. Okay, we have Reverend Jeffrey Gladney. Reverend Gladney? How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing fairly well. Council.
Your name and address, and you have 5 minutes.
Yes, sir. To Mayor Jordan, to all of the council members, each present, to President Moore, President of Local Chapel NAACP. I want to thank you all for allowing me to address the public concerning public broadcasting issue in the council meetings. I'm standing as a community pastor. I pastor Red Oak Grove, which is located in 1978 South Veterans Memorial Boulevard. I live at 415 North Joanne Street, Tupelo, Mississippi 38801. First, though, that the meetings are missed by the general public and those citizens that voted for you all and want to see you all on TV. Just know that everybody miss your wonderful faces and to know what's going on in the meetings. As a local official, it is your duty to keep your community informed and involved. You and your fellow councilmen make decisions on the community's behalf, so it is only right that they know what's going on in their municipality. We all can agree that because of COVID and all of its protocols, that being on TV was a great way to keep the public informed, and because of a unilateral decision made by one or two individuals and not a multilateral decision with council's input, the council is not on TV, namely Comcast. There are many people that are of the vulnerable population or those that don't have adequate transportation to come and be in person at these meetings, and being on TV was a great way to keep them informed. The main purpose of allowing council meetings to be broadcast is to bring discussions that would typically happen behind closed doors to the public eye. This is not something that funds have to be searched for because the fiscal budget is already passed and in action, and this matter was included in that budget. The greater issue is to allow the council to do their job and the public to have input and to be heard. I came along tonight because I want cooler heads to prevail, but if a resolution can't be reached, more people are in the background waiting to come. And I don't think that the All-American City Council meeting want that type of attention, and you want that type of crowd to be at every meeting urging you to be back on TV. I feel that this is in the best interest of this city and community to allow the current recorder of these meetings to remain in place and the council to return to being on TV so that people can welcome your smiling faces and input that you bring to have this city and its greater good put forth. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, Reverend. Appreciate that. We'll now close the public agenda and open the regular session. We have no items on the action agenda. We'll start with the routine agenda, beginning with item number 6 in the matter of council minutes, March the 1st, 2022.
Move we approve.
Second.
I have a motion by Travis Beard, a second by Lynn Brown. All in favor? That's unanimous. Thank you. In the matter of bill pay tonight,
I move that we would pay the bills.
Second.
I have a motion by Nettie Davis, a second by Lynn Brown. Tonight, the bills were paid by Travis Beard and Buddy Palmer under the watchful eye of Jennifer Shepard and Johnny Timmons. We have a motion and a second. All in favor of paying the bill? That's unanimous. Thank you. The next item would be in the matter of bill pay, in the matter of advertising promotional items.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion by Lynn Brown, a second by Travis Beard. All in favor. Those items are for various vendors not to exceed $500 and for Create for $206. All in favor? That is unanimous. Thank you very much. Item number 9, in the matter of ratification of credit card agreement with Pfizer B, I'm going to have to ask Ms. Janet Gaston to recuse herself on this. Do I have a motion?
So I make a motion to ratify Fiserv credit card servicing agreement at the following locations: the tax office, development services, Tupelo Water and Light collection offices, 6 terminals, the Bancorp South Arena, 6 terminals, Park and Rec office, the museum, the aquatic center, municipal court, at the CVB office.
Second.
I have a motion by Lynn Brown, a second by Travis Beard. Any comments, questions? We have a motion and a second. All in favor? That's unanimous. The next item is number 10, in the matter of appointment of Kelly Elliott, Fire Chief.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
We have a motion by Lynn, I have a second by Ms. Nettie. Mayor?
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. Tonight, bring before you highly recommendation from Chief Master Sergeant Kelly Elliott as our new fire chief. Chief Elliott started the Tupelo Fire Department in 1995 to 1998. As he said numerous times, he left to further his education where he could come back and be chief one day. And he has done that on all levels, local, state, federal, international level, 4 tours overseas. Currently in Jackson Air National Guard, where he oversees about 430 employees. And, I believe that we're fortunate to have him come back home to Tupelo. So tonight I highly recommend the appointment of Kelly Elliott.
Thank you, Mayor. Any comments, questions at all?
When will he be present here in Tupelo?
April 1st, and he can't be here tonight. He's on a mission trip to Dominican Republic, I believe. Is that right? So he couldn't be here tonight, but he'll be starting April 1st, I believe.
So will he be living here in Tupelo?
He will, his mother still lives in Pontotoc. He will be there part-time until his wife and kids finish school, and then they will be moving over here.
Any other comments? We have a motion and a second. All in favor of this appointment? That is not unanimous. We have one against. Item number 11, in the matter of appointment of Sylvia Blanchard to the Police Advisory Board.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion by Travis Beard, a second by Lynn Bryan. That would be Tanner. Okay, Janet?
Yes, I recommended Sylvia for this position. She was born and raised in Houston, Mississippi. She's been a Tupelo resident for 27 years. She's married with 3 daughters and 1 granddaughter. She's a family nurse practitioner and owner of Family Care Medical Clinic. She's a member of White Hill Baptist Church and also a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority. I think she's a great addition to our advisory board, and I highly recommend her.
Any other comments or questions?
I'd just like to put emphasis on Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority. She's a member.
All right, that's good. We do have a motion and a second. All in favor? That's unanimous. Thank you very much. Now, number 12, in the matter of appointment of Tom Brown to the Elvis Presley birthplace.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion by Travis Beard, a second by Chad Mims. At this time, I would like to ask the board for Elvis Presley Museum to come forward. And Mr. Brown, if you'll come forward. And Stephanie, if you'll come forward. Yes. I asked Tom if he'd do C.C. Ryder for us, but I'm not sure that we can back him up good enough. Henry, you want to, this is the Elvis Presley board, do you want to
Yeah,
give
I'd just
credos?
like to introduce myself first. Henry Dodd, I'm the chairperson of the foundation. And we've got this young fellow right here, Roy Turner, who was on the board. And in the absence of Dickie Yank, who retired, we asked that y'all accept Roy as a new board member. So he became a board member with us. But now he is the executive director of the birthplace. We're really excited about that. Village Board Waters, anything you see that's been built out there in many years. Billy Ford Waters built that. He built that. He is a engineer, very effective at what he does, of course. Greg Burks, new board member here with us. So, and then we have Juanita Floyd,
Right.
who unfortunately couldn't be here with us today. So I just wanted the council to at least see, not know, but see who all these people are. I apologize for my past, but you get 90 years old, sometimes this thing can affect you in a different way. But anyway, so another comment I wanted to make, I sort of want to introduce the board, and then I wanted to tell you that the birthplace is alive and well. And that's really been a long struggle for two and a half years. You know, Dickie Guyton has been sick, got hit with COVID early, and still is in rehab. That's been almost 2.5 years. So it was a real challenge for the teams that were there. Rhonda Lamb primarily to lead what was done. All the venues are great. All the venues are there. All the venues are operating. All we're doing is just waiting for the buses to roll.
Right.
And we expect them to roll, June or so, whatever. The world's uncertain at this time, as you all know. But we're excited about it. We're certainly excited if you accept our recommendation of Tom Brown. He is as close to the Elvis family, probably anybody in the world, on a personal basis as well as a professional basis. He was with Turner's old movies in Atlanta for 18 years. He spent his life in the entertainment business. He grew up in what we don't call anymore East Tupelo. He knows the area, he knows the people, and the most important thing, besides being smart and creative, is he loves Elvis, and he loves the stories, and he understands them, and he believes them. So, that'll get my comments. I'm subject to questions.
I appreciate all y'all coming. I think you made a great presentation. We have our own Stephanie Coomer running this group too. So, council, do we have any questions at all for Henry or?
No, I have a comment.
You have, okay.
I want to thank you, Mr. Dodge, for coming up, introducing yourself and introducing everybody and telling them exactly what y'all do over there.
Well, thank you.
So thank you, welcome.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate your comments.
We have a motion on the floor and a second. All in favor of Mr. Tom? That is unanimous. Thank you very much for your service. He's also a member of the Coliseum Board. At this time, we'll go into item number 13 in the matter of approval of submission of fiscal year 22 Homeland Security Grant.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion by Travis, we have a second by Chad. Ms. Abby.
Good evening. Tonight, I'm just asking for your approval to submit this Homeland Security grant by April 1st. This first grant will be for the Tupelo Police Department. It will allow them to outfit conference rooms and meeting spaces with 3 new smart boards, as well as purchase new 3D investigative software, and upgrade our fingerprinting capabilities, which is much needed right now. This grant has no match, and it is about $53,000.
Any questions for Abby? We have a motion on the floor and a second. All in favor? That is unanimous. Thank you. The next item is 14 in the matter of approval of submission of FY22 Homeland Security Grant, EOD unit. Ms. Abby, I need a motion first.
So moved. Second. Chad.
Chad made the motion, Travis seconded. Abby?
This is also Mississippi Office of Homeland Security grant. This is for their, like you said, FY 2020. And this is due 1st of April also, so it will be submitted next week. And should you approve it tonight, the EOD unit will be able to purchase a mini caliber robot. And this is used not only for our EOD, but our SWAT groups can use it also. It's very versatile piece of equipment. And it will be $99,967. and there is no match for this grant either.
Any question for Abby? Motion, and we have a second. All in favor? That's unanimous. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate it. Item number 15 states in the matter of surplus and disposition of court items.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion by Travis Beard, a second by Janet Gaston. Ms. Rhonda Cole, is she in here tonight? Okay. So we have a motion, a second. All in favor of this? And it's just to dispose of some items that have not been used and not usable. It's what it is. Item 16, in the matter of review/approve properties for demolition.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion by Lynn Bryan, a second by Travis Beard. Tanner Newman.
Yes, tonight we have two properties up for demolition. First is 922/924 Hadley Street. All the information is there in front of you regarding that property. The other is 5257 Purnell Road. We have been in communication with the owners of both of these properties, and the owners have not disputed the need for the demolitions on those properties. Just ask the council to approve those.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion at all?
I'd like to suspend the rules. I think Demetria wanted to speak. I'd like to suspend the rules and let Demetria speak.
About one of the properties. I think we have someone to speak about one of the properties, Demetrius here.
Do I have to suspend the rules?
We have a motion on the floor to suspend the rules to allow her to speak. All in favor of that motion?
I second it.
And we have a second, okay. We'll allow, what's her name?
Demetria.
Yes, ma'am. If you'd care to come up. Your name, address, 5 minutes.
No problem. Thank you guys for the opportunity. My name is Demetria Shearer. I reside at 1603 West Jackson Street. My comment is in regards to 922 or 924 Hadley Street. That is my Aunt Georgia Gates property. I do understand the condition. However, she is currently in a home, and we are working as a family to try to come together and do something about it so that it's not demoed. And so I didn't know, I reached out to a couple of people to try to get some guidelines and some as to how to go about handling it. So I'm asking that if you guys don't demo right away, if you could suspend it and give us time as a family to come together and try to make the repairs.
Thank you, ma'am. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yes, and this is the man you need to talk to, Mr. Tanner Newman. That'd be the man to talk to.
So even if it's approved, it usually takes 90 days to get the house demolished. So if you can work out something between now and then, you get worked out. If you can't, then it gets demolished.
Yes, sir.
At this point, we'll go back to the original motion, which we had a motion to accept and a second. Any questions for Tanner? All in favor? That's unanimous. Thank you very much. Item number 17, in the matter of review/approve reappointment of Charlotte Loden to the Major Thoroughfare Plan Committee's Citizens Lobbying and Oversight Committee.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion by Lynn Brown, a second by Chad Mims. Tanner?
Yes, Ms. Charlotte Loden is a member of Major Thoroughfares. She served on the committee for the last 4 years. Charlotte is not here tonight, but she is the technical director for the radiology department at North Mississippi Medical Center, and just ask that the council approve the reappointment of Ms. Loden.
Do anyone have a question for Tanner about this appointment? We do have a motion and a second. All in favor of this appointment? That's unanimous. Thank you. The next item is 18, in the matter of review/approve appointment of Terry S. Williams to the Tupelo License Committee.
I move that we'll approve this appointment.
Second.
We have a motion by Ms. Nettie Davis, a second by Janet Gaston. Tanner?
It is a true honor and pleasure to introduce you to Ms. Terry Williams. Ms. Terry is a longtime architect here in the city of Tupelo, owned Architecture South for many years, and recently sold Architecture South to Ms. Linda Smith. And so now that she has, I guess, kind of semi-retired, we've asked Ms. Williams to serve on the License Commission as the design professional representative, and ask that you approve that appointment tonight. And I'm sure Ms. Williams will be glad to answer any questions you have for her.
Are there any questions for her? Comments?
I'd just like to say that I've known Terry for years, and she's probably one of the hardest working people that you'll ever meet, and I know she'll do a great job.
That's great.
I just
Ms. Nettie?
I've known her for quite a number of years too, and one thing I like about it, she's designed a lot of the architectural buildings, the structures down at Alcorn State University, and they have turned out beautiful structures.
Very good. We appreciate you doing this. Do you have any comments for us?
No, sir, just that I'm honored to be able to do it.
Absolutely, we appreciate that. We have a motion and a second. All in favor? I'm proud to say that's unanimous. Thank you, ma'am. Tanner, you might as well stay up there. Item number 19, in the matter of lot mowing resolutions.
I move that we approve.
Second.
We have a motion by Travis. We have a second by Ms. Janet. Tanner?
Yes, sir. These are the routine liens for the remaining unpaid lot mowings from 2021. Just ask the council to approve those liens so that we can move on to the lot mowings for 2022.
Any questions for Tanner? We have a motion and a second. All in favor? That's unanimous. Thank you, Tanner. Item number 20, in the matter of ratification of contract for bid number 2021-039 PD, Tupelo Police Department Electric Gate and Access.
So moved, we approve.
Second.
We have a motion by Travis Beard, a second by Lynn Bryan. Do we have, Don, anyone to speak to this at all?
Not really, just approval of the bid.
Okay, and that's this one right here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any questions at all? Maybe we could get Don to answer.
Where will this electric gate be installed?
You know where the entryway is, where the parking, and you go back behind the building? Right there, that gate will be installed in that location with a keypad entry. It's being installed for the safety of the officers and the staff there.
Any other questions? We have a motion and a second. All in favor? Unanimous. Thank you very much. We'll now go to item number 21, in the matter of purchasing agreement between Axon Enterprise Incorporated and the City of Tupelo.
Move that we approve.
Second.
We have a motion by Travis Beard, a second by Lynn Bryan. Chief.
Yes, thank you. Our current contract for tasers is expiring. This will be a new contract. It's a 5-year contract. It's $48,000 per year. As of right now, the tasers we have are out of date. You cannot buy parts for them, nor can you get batteries. And with the new contract, it will increase the number of tasers we have. We have to share tasers right now. It will come with a warranty, and it will also come with training software that will be very beneficial for our officers.
Do we have any questions for the chief? We have a motion and a second. All in favor? Thank you, Chief. That was unanimous. Thank you. Item number 22, in the matter of approval to surplus assets to auction and scrap.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion by Travis Beard, a second by Ms. Rosie. And before you get started, if anybody would like to, if you see this packet here, if you'd like for Chad Mims to read this so you know exactly what we're doing, I'll entertain that. Okay.
After the council meeting, we can meet at the grill.
Go over it.
That's right, go over it.
Right.
Okay, Chuck.
Okay, this is just a routine request to surplus 9 items. We're gonna sell 8 of them at the auction, and we're gonna destroy the last one.
Y'all heard it, so is there any questions or comments? We do have a motion and a second, all in favor? That's unanimous, thank you. And item number 23, in the matter of bid approval, Major Thoroughfare Mill and Overlay 2022 Annual Bid 2022-005 PW.
So move.
Second.
We have a motion by Chad Mims, second by Janet Gaston.
Yes, sir. This is our major thoroughfare paving. I did find the list. It's on page C8. It's down deep in that bid, but it's in there. We had 3 bidders, and the top 2 going to sell probably about $215, but we're asking for APAC to be the primary, and for Gregory Companies or Murphy Paving to be the alternate, in case they can't deliver.
Any questions? We have a motion second, all in favor? That's unanimous, thank you. Item number 24, in the matter, thank you, Chuck, in the matter of approval of contract for the Ballard Park Baseball Fourplex Common Area Improvements. Bid number is 2022-004 PR.
Move we approve.
Second.
We have a motion by Travis Beard, and second by Janet Gaston. Alex.
So last council meeting, we came and we approved a low bid for this project with M&M Construction. And so tonight I ask y'all to approve their contract, just so we can go through this formality and so we can get the project started over this month.
Very good. Questions? We have a motion second. All in favor? That's unanimous. Thank you, Alex. Item 25, in the matter of CDB minutes, March 7th.
Move that we would approve the minutes.
Second.
I have a motion by Ms. Nettie, a second by Mr. Lynn Bryan. All in favor? That's unanimous. Thank you. Item number 26, in the matter of approval of Bancorp South Arena minutes of January 24th, 2022.
So move.
Second.
I have a motion by Travis. We have a second by Lynn. Kevin, is there anything that you need to let us be aware of?
There were 2 items of note on the commission minutes. The commission did approve the bid of S.M. Lawrence Company to proceed with storage on chiller and ice plant emergency generator. Part of that will be paid with the shutter venue grant. Also, we just had a sole source purchase of extra staging from a company named Seco.
We have any questions for Kevin? We have a motion and a second. All in favor? Unanimous. Thank you, Kevin. And item number 27 is in the matter of approval of appointment to the CDB board. Just one moment, and I will tell you who that is, I think.
Dimples Patel.
Dimple Patel.
Yes.
I move that we would approve Dimple Patel for the appointment to the Board of Convention and Business Bureau.
Second.
We have a motion by Ms. Nettie Davis, a second by Travis. Who's to speak to that? There she is. Okay, Stephanie.
Yes, we're asking tonight that you approve the appointment of Dimple Patel. She's a general manager at Comfort Suites, and she's been a hotel industry member in Tupelo for the last 15 years. She's a great partner to the CVB. She'll fulfill a vacant spot left by Gwendolyn Hudson, who has left our industry. So the Tupelo Innkeepers Association and the employee talked to Dimple about her appointment, and she has agreed to serve if you approve her.
Any questions or comments? We have a motion and a second. All in favor? That's unanimous. Thank you, Stephanie. Appreciate that. We'll now close a regular session, going to the study agenda, item number S1, in the matter of amendment to development code.
move it up.
Tanner, you want to accept?
Yeah, I will just say that Miss Jenny Sabley has been on the job for 4 weeks now, and we have really, she hit the ground running and has been totally involved in the medical marijuana amendments to our development code, or the necessary amendments to our development code, following the legislature's passage of the Medical Cannabis Act. And so we will have a public hearing with the planning committee, I believe, March 21st. So that will be a public hearing that I would encourage the council to attend, to kind of get a real, take a good look on what those amendments are. And then once the planning committee passes those amendments, then it'll come to the council for a final vote.
So it would be your recommendation for us to move it up. Is that your desire, council, to move this item up?
Move it up.
Move it up. Thank you, Tanner. We'll now go to, council, do we have a need for executive session?
Mr. President, we do not.
We do not have a need for executive session. I'll now entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
That's unanimous. And a second, I can't tell who did that. So you're adjourned, and we appreciate y'all coming out. Thank you so much. We hope you've enjoyed it.